Welcome in, everyone. Enjoy. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Xavier here, Captain Analogue with Audioholics. And right now, we're going to the Utopia B for the Focal room. Check it out. I'm going to give you a preview of the room first, and then we're going to talk to Chris, and he's going to tell us about some of the new products that they have out for this show. Stick around. Enjoy. Nice to see you, Chris.
You betcha. Well, again, thank you for coming to see us at Exponent 2026. And of course, we're excited to have you guys here. We're excited to be here at the show. And of course, with it is that we're on our 9th year at the show. And every year we always love to bring something new. And I don't think that we've disappointed anybody this year. We have a new product this year, and this is our new Focal Mu-So Hekla. This is an all-in-one 7.1.2 immersive solution. Of course, we've had some people throw out the word soundbar. We really don't like that word because it's really so much more. So we launched this here earlier this year here in North America, and with it we've had such positive feedback with this product. And again, being on day 2, yesterday we couldn't keep people away.
So what was your target audience for this, and where does this sit on your lineup?
So there's a couple, let's start our backstory a little bit farther back. Of course, we are Focal and we are also Name, and that partnership came together roughly about 15 years ago. And so we launched Diva last year. That was our first collaboration of both Focal and Name products into a single product line, or I guess components into a single product line. And now Hekla is that next evolution with this unit. So this being a fully immersive 7.1.2 is that we have Focal designed engineered drivers with all Name electronics, and it fits into our Mu-So portfolio that we've had on the Name side for a very, very long time.
What is the price point on this particular unit right here? And is this the only unit you have as far as size goes?
With this unit is that retail on it is $3,600. As I mentioned, it's fully immersive, and how we do this is that we use a proprietary technologies both from Focal and Name, where we combine 15 drivers on the Focal side with 660 watts on the Name side.
660 watts.
Yes, it's a beast. It's a small package with a lot of power.
I believe this is like the control area. How does this work right now? And tell me a little bit about the functionality of this product.
With this product, we wanted it to be really simple. We wanted it to be really as close to plug and play as possible. So tabletop mount on this unit. Our connectivities include things like Wi-Fi. We have an Ethernet connection for that feature, which puts it onto our Focal Name ecosystem. So with that is that we have the abilities to do Tidal, Qobuz, Spotify. So it's a music player, but more so is that it's really orientated to the immersiveness, the Atmos movies, the Atmos music features. And so with this is that we have a single connection for HDMI eARC that allows us to interface with our TV, our sourcing, and so on like that. So it's very, very simple for installation. As for the connectivity, of course, with it is that we have our recognizable volume control, and of course,
hang on, because you gotta try that.
Of course, yes. It is by far the best part.
Very nice.
And this stems really from our, statement product, which is, of course, our flagship on the Name side with the ball bearing volume control. Now, of course, we wanted to have the tactile touch feature. So with it, as you approach the unit, it has proximity sensor. It lights up, allows us to select all of our features, our sourcing, our favorite presets on this unit. And with it, as I mentioned, it interfaces on our Focal Name app. So this allows us to set any of our sound profiles. It allows us to set up our Adapt technology, which is a really cool technology. And of course, volume control.
Excellent. So it's very user-friendly.
Extremely user-friendly, yes.
Excellent. Well, Chris, we're here at this other section. Show us around. Let's see what we got here.
Well, of course, you know, our building block of our company is really based on the 2-channel audio side. And of course, we wouldn't disappoint coming into the show without some really cool 2-channel stuff. So as I mentioned, you know, last year we introduced our Diva Utopia. This was really critical, or well, it was really an important state because it was two things. So as I'm, you know, with it is that we launched our first product with both focal and name components into a single product. That was with our Diva Utopia. And of course, with it, it was also our first active wireless set of speakers. Yes. And so here in 2026 is that we are now adding to the Diva family with our new Diva Mezza Utopia, or the big sibling to the Diva Utopia that we showed last year. It's set up in the top tiers of our product lines, and of course uses our best of best technologies. It does sit above last year's Diva, so we have now 2 models within the Diva portfolio, or the Diva collection. With it is that we have the Diva Utopia finished in the gray felt. It's a little bit smaller drivers. And of course we now launched our Diva Mezza Utopia, a little bit taller, a little bit girthier, and has some bigger drivers to fill those bigger spaces.
Very nice. Well, I did hear these yesterday before you guys closed, and I tell you what, these things are so clear. I'm a huge focal fan. I actually have 2 rooms with 2 separate sets of focals, some little cheaper models for me, for my affordability. But that's one of the great things about focal, because they really have a huge line from beginning to the end. It fits anyone in the line.
So this is part of also our Utopia series. This is our Utopia Evo line, and this is our Maestro Utopia Evo. This is amazing. Of course, it does sit our 3rd model down into the line, and of course, everyone, you know, always talks about the Grande Utopias, and you know, and Grande Utopias at 6'8", and then of course we have, you know, the Mama Bear at Stelia sitting at. You know, and by the way, Grande Utopia's at $280,000 a pair. Stella's around $150,000, and then we get into Maestros at $86,000 in this particular finish. And this is, of course, our light walnut, which is very, very recognizable. It's very almost a statement kind of finish with our products.
It is a beauty. It is a beauty, and they sound unbelievable as well.
I mean, they're fantastic, and of course, with it is that, you know, it's a 3-way setup. Very amazing product. It's very versatile in a lot of the spaces that you know, a lot of our end consumers are using, and of course, you know, the speaker is amazing, but also we have to contribute that to some of the name equipment that we have paired with it. So here at Exponent, we're using our new Classic 300 series to run this setup.
Well, they sound marvelous. The bass here is just with these, no subsided or anything. This is a humongous room. I mean, you got the measurements for this room?
I think we're 50 by 30 or 50 by 35, so it is a really big space. And of course, we want to match the right product for the space. And of course, we obviously want to show a lot of products because we are so diverse, whether it be on focal or name side with our product lineup. We do have a new division at focal. And this is really exciting. And so we have a division now called Focal Crafts. So with this is that we've always kind of talked about how we could customize our Utopia series product line. And what has happened is that with the introduction of Diva and now Diva Mezza is that we, you know, last year we were talking about the interchangeable panels. And if you don't mind, you know, I can show you is that, you know, with it is that we have the felt finishes, our stock finishes, but we are now offering the opportunity for our end consumers to work with our Focal Crafts team to really ultimately customize their product to their own individual tastes and lifestyles. And so with that here at Exponent, for the first time outside of our facility is that we've brought a small sample of some of these new finishes, things like stones, leathers, lacquer finishes. One of my favorites is that we actually have a feather collection. My favorite is the pheasant feather. It's absolutely stunning. And so this really puts that personal touch with our products to our consumers.
That's excellent, excellent. Well, they are a beauty. I do like this red combination you have here, this little grid pattern here. They're a beauty. They're just wonderful.
And they sound pretty good as well. So.
Well, folks, you guys heard it here. Don't forget to subscribe. Go down below and check out some of the links we have for you guys. Stick around, enjoy, and may the trapping force be with you. Keep listening.